The waiting room buzzed with a symphony of coughs, sniffles, and the rhythmic ticking of the clock.
Maya fidgeted, her gaze flitting between the worn magazine in her lap and the swollen, throbbing fingers she held tightly in her palm.
She wished she could disappear, melt into the patterned wallpaper, anywhere but here.
The thought of the doctor seeing it, of his questions about the creature that had bitten her, filled her with a chilling dread.
She'd been warned. Her parents had said it 1,000 times.
Don't touch wild animals, Maya.
You never know what they might carry.
But she had been so curious, so captivated by the tiny, furry creature with beady eyes and twitching whiskers. She had reached out, a thrill of adventure coursing through her veins, only to be met with a sharp, searing pain.
Now, the fear gnawed at her. It wasn't just the pain, although that was excruciating enough. It was the guilt, the shame of having ignored her parents' warnings. She had been so foolish, so reckless. Finally, the assistant returned, a relieved smile on her face.
"The doctor will see you now," she announced.
Maya swallowed, her heart pounding.
As she followed her mother into the examination room, she felt a wave of nausea wash over her.
The doctor examined her finger, his face grim.
"This needs immediate attention," he said, his voice sharp.
"We need to get you to the hospital for a tetanus shot and antibiotics."
As they drove to the hospital, Maya's mother held her hand, her touch a silent reassurance. Maya finally confessed, her voice choked with guilt, "I shouldn't have touched it.
I was just curious."
Her mother squeezed her hand.
"I know, sweetheart.
But now we need to focus on getting you better." Hours later, after a flurry of medical tests and treatments, Maya lay in her hospital bed, the throbbing in her finger receding. The fear was still there, but it was now interwoven with a thread of relief.
She was going to be okay. But the thought of the creature lingered in her mind. She had seen fear in its eyes, a fear as raw and potent as the pain she had felt. She couldn't bear the thought of it being left to fend for itself, injured and alone. The next day, she insisted on going back to the spot where she had encountered it. Her mother, wary but understanding, agreed. They searched for hours, their hearts sinking with each passing moment. Just as Maya was about to give up, she heard a faint rustle behind a fallen log. There it was, the small creature, its fur matted, its eyes wide with fear. She cautiously approached, holding out a handful of berries. The creature hesitated, its head tilted, before tentatively nibbling at the offering. Maya watched as it ate, a surge of relief washing over her. She was safe. It was safe. She knew she would always remember the sharp bite, the fear, the guilt.